Hi everyone, this is Diane. I am back to go through the boxes that LeMinh sent me. If you aren't familiar with what that is all about, you can go back and watch the first video in this series. It might be a couple videos back, but you may know that LeMinh is the creator from Lace Covered Skies, and she passed away from cancer some months ago. But I think her sister sent me the supplies that LeMinh had wanted to send to me. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find her sister on Facebook and contact her. So anyway, I'm going through these two gigantic boxes, and the first video was all from one box, and this is still part of that big box. So we're going to look through these. These are the plastic totes that were on the bottom. There were 5 of these totes in the box, and they didn't fare very well, but these 2 on the bottom are just destroyed. So let's start with these. They're very thin plastic. This has these index cards with months on them. Probably not super old. Oh, they're not just cards, they're file folders. That is cool. I really like them, and I like that they have the lines on them. Very neat. Ooh, I like that too. Work in progress. I love that. Statement tablets, 1982. New York Fabrics, Bolts and New York Fabrics. Capwells, Martins. So, income expenses. And some blank ones. Things to do today. Love that. They're always great to put in pockets. Oh, look at this. These, you know what? I was Googling on Amazon yesterday for index or ledger index cards. I was looking for smaller ones, but look at that. Isn't that funny? I couldn't find any, by the way. I just wanted little index cards that had a ledger printed on them. I love these. And there's a whole stack of them. And this is a grocery list. This is fun stuff. Just vintage lined paper. The lines are very pale pink and they're wide apart. They'll be great in junk journals. It's probably an appointment book. Just a lined notebook. Interesting. Can definitely use that. And then Ideal Motherhood. Minnie Davis. Look at the pretty cover. To Miss May with love and good wishes from Mrs. Green, 1909. This says copyright 1898. No pictures, just text about motherhood. That was all in the one box. Now this one, there were some loose tags and things that either came out of this box or the other one, I think. The one I just did. But like this whole end is open, so they probably came out of this box. So we have some more index card with tabs. And blue ones too. They look vintage. More photo corners. These are unopened. They are red. Ooh, yes. There are 2 envelopes of red ones. I was going to say I'll put these in my shop because I have so many, but I don't have a lot of red ones. These are file, what do you call them, Rolodex cards. They look a little aged at the bottom. These are index tabs. You would cut that to the length you wanted and put one of these papers in it and write on the tab. I think I had empty envelope. I know I had the empty envelopes that look just like this, but I don't think there was anything in them. But I used the envelopes to decorate a journal page once. These are more photo corners. More red ones. More photo corners. Red. Oh, aren't they pretty? Scarlet. I'm excited about the red photo corners. Now, to be fair, I could put one of these in my shop, but 100 corners would only be good for 25 photos if you're using one on each corner, so I'll keep them both. These are tiny little tags, and it looks like she did some stamping on some of them. More index tabs with a coral color. That's pretty. I think these go with the first ones I pulled out. Wow. So I think somebody must have somebody made these tabs out of professional budget plan book pages. Interesting. But I can just tuck them in a journal, and that can be journaled on. That is really cool. Got some more here. These are sale cards. I don't see a date. They could be from the 70s or even 80s. Some more tabs to make yourself. And it looks like she did more stamping on more tags. So I will definitely take a couple of these that she started, and I will finish them and add them to my journals that I make with her stuff. These are some tags that would go on clothing. More index guides. And more index guides. And big ones. These are the heavy pressboard ones. Somebody made these out of the big pressboard holders. Cool. I've made journal covers out of that material before. Okay, that's 2 out of 4 boxes that I brought over for this video. Oh goody, more textiles. All right, this is a pink flocked fabric. So pretty. It's just small scraps, but I can definitely use that. A pink eyelet, very pale pink. It's pretty lace. And this with a blue embroidery on the edges. I love that. Got some pink gingham. I just bought a hunk of pink gingham at the flea market. Oh, that was flannel though, it turned out. But that's okay, I will use it. And this is pink with tiny white flowers or some sort of design on it. This is stamped on this fabric for embroidery. Oh, there are 3 of them. One of them was cut off. She probably used it in something, I hope. Oh, this is pretty. It's unusual with the cloud and the rays in the corner and flowers. Very strange looking, but pretty. This is definitely a vintage fabric. Looks like from a sheet. This looks like a sheet also. She bought a lot of sheets at estate sales. Oh, this is a pillowcase. Pretty. I love the vintage sheets and pillowcases. Here's some more pink eyelet. It's not the same one we looked at, right? Did I put that back in there? Nope, it's a different one. It's wider. Here's a green something. Toddler's romper. But I think I'll just take the lace off it. Pink gingham. Oh boy, it's Holly Hobby. This came from a coverlet or something. Yes, I will use that. And yes, I will use Raggedy Ann dresses. Oh, look at that. Oh, these are adorable. I love this. It's probably from a fitted sheet. That's the elastic part. So pretty. And this is satiny. It's a yellow, looks like a gingham design, but it's satiny. Oh, look at this one. Fun ice cream sodas. That's pretty. Orange with red hearts, little pale rosebuds, little piece of calico, and little blue rosebuds. That was a fun basket. I don't want to keep this. Well, this one's not falling apart, so I'll put them in here for now. I'm not going to keep the plastic totes, though. I love all the tags and things that came with this stuff. I don't think I'm going to keep all of the tabbed divider cards because I certainly don't need that many, and I already have some. So some of these things will have to go in my shop. Here we have a box of beads. I do have room in my bead container because I have empty drawers in that. Is this taped? This says beads, large and boho. I don't think it's taped. Doesn't want to open though. It is taped. That's why it didn't want to open. Goodness. So we've got big white beads. Look at these. These are very pretty. All different shapes. Gold ones, some of them have the little indentations. These white iridescent ones that are faceted. I think I have some similar to these. They're pretty. Ooh, got some fun tassels. They'd be fun to hang on a tab or with all those bulb pins that she gave me. This has something inside it. Like a silver ornament inside it. They're all different. Green is very shiny. Almost looks like mercury glass. Look at these wrapped ones. That is beautiful. They look oriental. And this one is wrapped in fabric. Some more tassels. And bead caps. And these smaller colored beads. A lot in there. That's great. So these were floating loose, obviously came out of a broken box. And these, she really liked these tabs. Tabbed cards. 2009, this package says. So these are probably very similar. More. 1992. And then these tags. A sold tag, 1995. That's what they all are, sold tags. We have one more plastic box to look at. This one's damaged pretty badly. We've got Baby Rick Rack in blue. Oh, 36 slides printed on Kodak film from Venice. Wow. That's neat. A score sheet from Bridge. And another bridge pad with a unicorn on the front. Bingo game rules. Yahtzee rules. So this is the game box. We have Yahtzee scorecards. They're very old looking. Communicards, synonyms and concepts. Interesting. So I wonder if these were to teach language, English to non-English speakers. I don't know, but it looks like it could be that. A hook and eye card. Blanket binding, that's a beautiful color. Wide red hem lace. Got some needles. Now, LeMinh had sent me a supply of these before, a small supply, and I still have a very few of them, but look at this. She sent them to me in different sizes and styles. So these are slide mounts, and they're larger than the normal ones. So you would put your photo in there, your slide photo, and then glue it closed with the stuff written on it. But, you know, we would use it for all kinds of other things in our journals. What a nice supply. And I have some of these kinds of packages. Seam binding. I might be able to use that. I don't use the ones that are iron-on seam binding because they have something on the back that makes them too stiff. But I don't think that's iron-on. Rick Rack in pretty colors, a pink seam binding. Double fold bias tape, Rick Rack, empty button card. I love the red Rick Rack. This one is iron-on, so I won't use that. Pretty green color. Soutache braid. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. It's iron-on. Look at this. It looks like a hand crocheted trim, but it's not. That is so pretty. More baby Rick Rack. Griffin, shears, etc. Non-shrink seam binding. I'm not sure what these go to. It says learning resources, and it has the digital time. Well, let's see what else is in here. We've got some bingo cards and a crypto score pad. I don't know what. Making People Happy Games and Company. Never heard of that. Empty cards, but I can make ephemera with them. Okay, and then we have some, looks like flashcards in here. I dropped something, but that's okay. Okay, this goes with these. So you would take the card with the clock on it and match it up to one of these digital times, I think. That's fun. Pig, 1981. There's some more of those clocks. So these all go together. And maybe you were supposed to select the ones that rhyme, or the ones that start with that letter, or whatever the teacher told you to do. Oh, that's not with it. It has a little picture of the D for dog, so then you would find the card that says dog, or the card that says pig. Interesting. This is a French language card. Just a vintage packaging piece. Some old maid cards. They're big ones, that's fun. I like the characters. And these are the crypto cards. I have no idea how to play crypto. Have you ever heard of crypto? It's got the math signs here, plus, minus, multiplication, and division. And a couple more of the old maid cards. That takes care of that box. I have a little bit more that came out of that first big box, and I think we can, yeah, we can do it in this video. And then I'll save the third, or the second box for the third video. I don't know what is in there. I don't know how long it'll take to go through it all. I'm going to have my work cut out for me, going through all this stuff and putting it away. This looks like something I would have bought at Hobby Lobby. Oh, she did. They don't do this anymore, I don't think. But they took this leftover trim, or trim that didn't sell, and clearanced it, but they sell the whole bolt of it. And I don't think I would use this because it's kind of heavy. Maybe I would. Maybe I would. It's got these fun little funny tassels and little beads. And it was originally, this would have been $40, and it was $9.95. 5 yards as is. So I don't know if it started out with 5 yards and some of it is gone. No, started out at 10 yards. So I don't know if I will use it or not, but I'll keep some of it anyway. And then I have this. Are they stamps? So I wonder who else she sent supplies to. Oh, I said she was into Popular Mechanics books. That's a Mechanics Illustrated magazine. I have to use some of that stuff in my journal. Because when she asked me if I wanted some, she said she wanted to send supplies to some other crafters. So I wonder who else. Have you heard of anyone else that received anything from with LeMin's name on it? I would like to watch their videos if you have. This is a clear stamp sheet. Look at those lovely fashion images. I want to see how they work. We've got time. Had to find the right size block. Looking for something to stamp on. I don't know if she ever used them. They don't look like they were used. Oh, they stamp nice. Well, that's fun. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 stamps. Wow. I just got ink on my fingers. Paula presents P.S. I Love You, Assorted Sentiments for the Romantically Inclined. This is dated 1968. Aw. Me missy or a kissy? I'm for peaceful coexistence as long as it's with you, comrade. You are always in my heart. P.S. I love you. He's in jail. You've got me dancing on a string. P.S. I love you. You bring out the gypsy in me. P.S. I love you. So these might have come out of a different tablet because they don't say the P.S. I love you. They look like international ones. I wanted to write and let you know how I feel about you, but my pen keeps melting. P.S. I love you. They definitely look 60s to me. Pitter patter, pitter patter. My heart goes pitter patter every time I think of you. I'm starry-eyed over you. Pansies are lavender, lilies are white. I'd be your passion flower if only you'd write. Well, these are cute. I would have bought this too, LeMinh. We have some more tabbed cards, but these are on that press board, and the tabs are metal, and they are angled. So they would be okay to put on the edge of a page sticking out, I think. That would be fun to do. I think someone was using them to sort their cards because it says friendship, special occasion, etc. Get well. And then the Mechanics Illustrated is from 1956. This right here, with these futuristic looking vehicles, would be a fun journal card. And the ads are fun. Well, that takes care of the first box, the big one. So I will save the second box for another video. Thank you for coming with me today, and I hope that you'll have a creative day. I hope I have a creative day. Whatever day this video goes up, we all want to be creative. I'll see you soon. Bye.